And welcome back to HSN Highgate Manor. Tanya and Jeff bringing you another brand new item. You've got excellent timing. Can I just say that? You've got excellent timing with Highgate Manor. First time it's been shown, much loved here at HSN. When we talk about Highgate Manor, it's appropriately named because I think about getting in that elevator, going to the penthouse suite, you know, going to the box seat, front row, best of the best.
I love that you say that, I agree.
This is brand new. Now, you ready for this? This is 9-piece, the Bordeaux. The Bordeaux 9-piece skirted bedspread sets. This is what you get. The bedspread, 2 shams, 2 Euro shams, 1 large square pillow. The decorative pillows, guys. 1 large square pillow, 1 small square pillow, 1 large oblong pillow, 1 small oblong pillow. Everything.
Take a breath. There's a lot,
seriously,
right?
$199. Now, right now, colors. Let's go through these colors because these are divine. We've got the blue on here right now, but then we also have the rose. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yep, rose and the gold.
And then the gold.
Look at that.
Now, this is extreme opulence, extreme luxury, and I was so thrilled to see this. I thought, oh, brand new for 2017, and this is Highgate Manor at its absolute finest. I have a story about this design that involves me personally that I'll tell you after we go over all the pieces. Because just to explain the value of what we're getting here, I've had one very similarly made, and I'll tell you what I paid for it, but just a little bit later. First, again, we'll talk about the colors very briefly. This is that beautiful. Isn't that pretty?
Would you be excited about it walking? Do you keep the master suite door closed when guests come? I mean, with this one, you'd literally stand by your bedroom door, you know, saying, oh, look at my bedroom. Look at this bed. Look at the color, look at the finish. Bed.
All done in a gorgeous brocade, as you can see, which is a 3-dimensional design. When we say brocade, that's 3-dimensional. When you touch it, you can actually feel that damask jacquard.
Look at that.
It is luxurious, and that is all a glorious champagne and gold color on top of an ivory satin. Now, we're looking at the pillow shams right now, the standard pillow shams in the 2 different colors to show you the colors, and then we have the blue on the bed. But we'll start at the top and kind of work our way down.
Sounds good. Yep.
Okay, we have 2 Euro shams in this bedding set. And this one is, of course, one of them. They are gorgeous in design. This is all the diamond harlequin quilting that you're looking at. And then you come up and you have the coordinating blue and gold silk gimping that goes all the way around, ruched lace at the top, and then they even finish it off with a silk braided cord in the coordinating blue and gold. So not a single detail missed. We have harlequin, the satin, and then we had the gimping, and then the lace, and then the cording. It goes on and on and on, and that is just simply in the Euro sham. Now we'll go up to the standard sham, and by the way, those aren't just decorative and pretty and just finish out the bed, but they're also functional as well, because if you like to read in bed, they kind of prop you up. You know, they're really kind of important. And you'll just find them on the higher end beddings as well. Not all beds have Euro shams. No. Some are just lucky to have a pillowcase. Right?
I agree.
You know, those teen dorms and things. Then these are the standard shams. You're going to receive 2 of these. And again, this is all done in that brocade, which matches the bed skirt. And it does have the envelope opening in the back. So easy in and out of the pillows that you have. 2 inches of flange and then a knife cut edge on that. And that to me just says, you were talking about Buckingham Palace before, doesn't this? Or maybe Versailles, something like that. I mean, this is very Parisian in its feel and glorious.
I feel like we need to have Vivaldi playing Four Seasons right now. Just
don't you?
Dun, 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 dun. Seriously, this is extraordinary. And if you've ever been shopping, right? You've ever been shopping for bedding, beautiful bedding, and you've walked past as much as you'd love to have stopped and really looked, and you've very slowly turned over the price tag of just the top by itself. You know, you could easily pay for that, just the cover itself, $200, $300, $400. And everything's included. So we're also getting the square pillows, a large and a small.
Right in the center, and also that's reversible.
And these are filled, guys. It's not just the covers. You actually, these are decorative pillows.
This is the pillow that you will receive, and this, of course, is done in that brocade as well. This has the lace pillow, of course, with that silk braiding.
So that goes back to the Euro sham.
And then look at this pillow, yards and yards of lace. So we have that oblong style pillow, or that rectangular pillow, and then all this glorious lace. It is so beautiful and feminine and detailed. Takes me back to those lace sheets that we were looking at a little bit ago, how beautiful that would be. And again, if you're just tuning in, we had a gorgeous set of lace sheets, and I had mentioned that all the colors are gonna kind of mix and match together. So the sheets go with the Bordeaux 9-piece bedding ensemble that are also going to go with the blanket that we have coming up a little bit later. And now we're finally going to get to the bed skirt. Now this is, I'm gonna move these for just a second so that you can see the entire, look at that. Isn't that absolutely magnificent? Again, it's the brocade. This is the platform which we are starting on. And it has that wonderful damask jacquard in the champagnes and the golds on top of that satin blue. It's all trimmed with a beautiful satin cording, as you can see, right along all four of the edges. And then we have a drop skirt of lace. So there are yards and yards and yards of lace on this that you would not believe. And it has the silk, or excuse me, that satin backing as well, so that you don't see through that to the mattress and to the bed frame. And this goes all the way around on all three sides, and that is absolute extreme
I love your description,
luxury.
Tanya, because this is where you say, okay, well, it looks beautiful, but what's gone into it? As we've gone through here, and I guess talk about, if you'd like to call it, the anatomy of this gorgeous set. Those of you who sew, those of you who quilt, those of you who have that sort of, that wonderful creative vein in your body and work with this, you're looking at this and saying, how are they doing all of this for less than $200? Well, this is the beauty of HSN. You know, with Highgate Manor, with any of our wonderful brands that we have here in partnerships, we're buying in quantities. Now, with that being said, let me point this out, because you're on 2 more times today.
Yes.
We have fewer than 400 in each color right now as it stands. That's in twin, full, queen, king, or California king for the same price of one. And did you see the flex pay? There are 5 flex pays. They'll be expiring. Again, that additional flex pay will be expiring tonight. $39.99. And did I see reduced free shipping? Is that right? Free shipping on this as well.
Oh, that's
at the bottom of the screen. Wow, because I had it was going to be reduced shipping. They said, no, forget about that. We're going to deliver this for free. So there you go, free shipping on any bedding. Oh, there you go, purchase over $99. And obviously this qualifies. So if you're buying the sheets, even if you're not buying this set, if you're buying the sheets, maybe buying that beautiful topper, the mattress pad we showed, and it goes over the price point of $99, we'll ship it all for free.
That's wonderful. Here, let me show you. Look at that.
Wow, this gold.
The gold is magnificent. We were talking about that jewelry look before when I was showing you the drop of the skirt, the way it just flows and cascades, all of that lace. And it takes me to the story. I had a design just like this made, custom made, about my daughter's 14, so it was right before she was born. And I wanted that special look. So I had a bed skirt and a bedspread made exactly like this, where it had the platform top and then it dropped. And I thought I was being, you know, so creative in what I was doing, and I went and gathered up all my fabrics, and guess how much just the fabric was?
How much?
Just the fabric was over $500, and then I had to find a seamstress that would do it for me, and then I had to go out and find all of the trims. So my bedding ensemble that I custom designed that did not have the finishing touches that this one had cost me a little over $1,000, and that is a true story.
I know, exactly. That's what I was trying to explain earlier. You know, you look at this, if you've ever shopped for anything of this quality, of this high end, you are paying more than $200 just for that gorgeous bedspread.
Oh, absolutely.
Easily.
Easily.
And you're getting everything.
Oh, you get absolutely everything. You get the 2 Euro shams, the 2 standard shams, the 4 decorative pillows. And this is unbelievable, the amount of workmanship that has gone into this. The platform alone, the brocades alone, the yards and yards of fabric, and all of the pieces, they're cut as they should be. They don't cut right in the middle of the pattern. You can tell that is also above and beyond when it comes to quality craftsmanship. The piping on the outside, they didn't have to do that. Of course, with Highgate Manor, they do. We never ever go below standard. We never go at standard. They always take it above and beyond. Highgate Manor is known for their opulence. It's known for their elegance. This bedding says Highgate Manor. And what I love about it as well is the fact that Highgate Manor is exclusive to HSN. So this is something that not everyone will have. It's very exclusive to you. This is going to be very, very special just for you. So you just need to, of course, decide you know, how are you going to decorate in those beautiful blues and that wonderful rose, that beautiful pink color, or the gold, and they all go great with all of the colors in home decor right now. This one would go great with the gray, you know, the gray walls, the white walls, or even the golds, because the way you can mix and match your metals now, they would really, really flow right into what you already have at home. You
know, one of the things that I think we're all inspired by, you know, there's these fabulous home shows where people go and do the renovations, they change them up, and they do what's called the staging, right? They stage them to sell the house or whatever. And you look at those bedrooms, or maybe it's through the magazine, and you open up those glossy magazine pages, you go, oh, that's, to sleep in a bed like that, to have a bedroom that looks like that, you can have that. For less than $36 on your FlexPay, we're going to deliver this for free. And you know what? You're looking at this and saying, I wonder if I should the gold. I wonder if the blue would look better. Do FlexPays on 2 of them. We'll send them both out to you for free on the delivery. You can put them both on the bed and make your decision at home, because you're saying, I wonder how that's going to look with the rest of the decor. I wonder how that's going to look with the painting. I wonder how it's going to look with the framing around the room. Because, you know, you've looked at the room and you go, oh, it's a bit blah. We're going to do a big renovation on our home. 2017 was going to be, what do we say, better eating, better sleeping, that sort of thing, right? What about decorating the home? For less than $200.
That's insane. Do you know that's like 2 gallons of a really high quality
of paint,
or 4 gallons of a really high quality paint? Because I painted my house. I went to paint and they said it's $50 a gallon, and I said, what? $50 a gallon?
A gallon.
And then, knowing me, I'd probably spill a gallon.
Right.
I mean, that's just the way
Actually,
I operate.
On that note, in the next hour, I've got a very good product on that but that's for the next hour. But remember, this is brand new for HSN, for Highgate Manor, brand new. We've had 3 brand new items. We had, of course, that beautiful blanket that's coming up in just a moment. We had that sheet set, like here. The sheet set that's coming, 300 thread count, all that divine lace. For Highgate Manor for $69.95. And then, of course, we've got this. Remember, it's 9 pieces. You think, oh, I don't get everything. You get everything. You do. You get the Euro Shams. You get what we call standard Shams. There's nothing standard about it, but you understand what we're talking about. There's the standard Shams.
That's the size. Yeah.
Then, when it comes to the decorative pillows, you're getting all 4 of these. You get the large square, you get the smaller square, the large oblong, the smaller oblong, all beautifully done. And you know what? You're the